Different that you had to do with extra weight, man?
Well, no, it's better for him because he's happy. So he's not eating everything. He still got to sacrifice. But the happy thing is that COVID thing went away. All the restricting and all that for the Spence fight. We don't want that ever again in my life.
Obviously Danny is not fighting at 147 anymore. How would you kind of, I guess, grade how you did at 147? You don't have to tell me your grade for 140. It was like an A triple plus. But how would you grade him for like
Well, Danny
147?
did great. Only thing was when he had to fight with Spence and he had the Thurman fight. It could have went either way. And then he knocked Spence out, Thurman and Porter. And then the Spence fight was we was going through changes because of the COVID. I ain't trying to sugarcoat nothing. I'm just being honest. Because honesty takes it to the end of the earth. So Danny was suffering from anxiety through the Spence fight, through the COVID. It was too much. It was too much going on. It was too much going on. He was walking on eggshells, taking tests. It was too much, brother. A fighter got to be happy. And we had a difficult camp. Now making excuses, and he still did great.
So
He still threw 750 punches.
so in hindsight, did a part of you kind of feel like maybe you shouldn't have took that fight then?
No. The best fight the best. Spence is a great fighter. Danny's a great fighter. It's not that we took it, we regret. We don't regret nothing. I'm saying about my camp. Because remember, we were supposed to fight Spence in March, and he had the car accident. But we fought Ray Catch. But if it would have went down that day, Spence wouldn't have had a victory. Because then after Ray Catch, the company got shut down.
What's going on, y'all? It's Bull Kind of Boxing coming at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. Now, as you can hear, Angel Garcia here is definitely capping. He's definitely capping. Now he's going back in time, trying to flip the script. Say he got this fight coming up with Jose Benavidez, right? So, I'm saying? I don't understand, why he's trying to, rewrite history. Spence came off a car accident. We all know that. And his first fight back was Danny Garcia. And Danny Garcia, he didn't want that smoke before with Errol Spence Jr., right? So, he finally jumped in the ring after the Porter fight. And he said he want next. So, he didn't seem like he had any kind of mental problems then. You know what I'm saying? Spence got the car accident. And they thought they thought they had an advantage because, Spence had to recover. So they thought it was the perfect opportunity. They thought it was the perfect opportunity to go in there and beat Spence because they figured Spence wasn't at 100%. But they were mistaken. Even a 50%, Errol Spence was better than, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, he went in that ring. And Errol Spence Jr., his punch volume and his boxing IQ was just too much for Danny Garcia, right? So, we saw there was conflict, in the press conference because, Danny Garcia did not want, Danny, admitting all the real details of the fight about, the Errol Spence Jr. technique and his jab in the fight, because, Danny, he was a defeated man, he got beat up during the fight. He lost all 12 rounds, right? Excuse me. He lost all 12 rounds. And so Danny Garcia was trying to get him to shut up. Danny Garcia was like the jab, man. He thought that all the power punches was about equal and that the only difference was the jab, right? Which was hilarious because the jab is, it's a part of boxing. So he said if you take away the jabs, then the fight was, probably, I guess he's trying to say it was a draw or something if you take away the jabs. But, Errol Spence Jr. isn't going to give you the jabs back. He's not going to give away his points, You know what I'm saying? So, here we got, months later, years later, we got Angel Garcia talking about now he's popping up with excuses for Danny Garcia, saying that Danny Garcia had a lot going on. He's saying that Danny Garcia, he had anxiety. Well, if I had to fight Errol Spence Jr., I have anxiety too. I have a lot of goddamn anxiety because I know that man gonna come in there. He's gonna throw 100 punches at my eye. I know he's gonna throw 100 punches at my eye. You could see, the swelling. You could see the symptoms. You could tell Errol Spence Jr. wasn't 100% because the eye wasn't going. You're saying you could see the circling around the eye. Um, you could see where it was beginning. It was kind of scary, really, when you see Errol Spence Jr. When you see his hand work, because you start seeing that swelling around. That right eye, and all of his opponents. So it's kind of like, it's kind of like a signature. It's kind of like a signature mo of Errol Spence Jr. It's the way he fights. He always aims at that right eye, and you can see the eye drooping when Danny was in the post press conference, right? So you could see Kill Brook, you could see, and all the fighters Errol Spence, fought. You could see the imprint of the damage that he do. He hit you in the neck. He hit you, everywhere, but mostly that eye. You could see where the eyes start to puff up, right? And Earl didn't have the strength and conditioning training for a lot of those fights, but when he finally got the Ugas, everything came together, and unfortunately, Udanis Ugas got the full, blunt of a, 100% Errol Spence Jr. And you saw what happened. His eye was looking like it was looking deformed. So, you know, Danny, and Angel Garcia, they don't have any shame. They don't give a fuck. They're just like, hell, Danny was sick. Danny was, he had anxiety. So they're trying to say that after Danny Garcia beat Red Cash, I Cash, whatever that dude name is, that if he would have fought when, they're supposed to have fought, I guess in that January, that they would have beat Errol Spence Jr. So I don't know if they're trying to, market themselves for another fight. But shit, if he was messed up in the head the first time to fight Errol Spence Jr., I don't see what a second time is going to do for him. He probably might come out of there with a damn straight jacket or something. So he might he might have to check in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere up there in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? And disappear. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't really nothing to, to be going through that. And I don't know if he's trying to say the pandemic, was the reason, or all I know is they're coming up with a lot of crazy shit to say that they didn't really lose to Errol Spence Jr. And we know that's cap. We know that's cap. So, So shame on you, Danny Garcia. We're going to go live tonight. And, this is crazy. But, it is what it is. EJ got the victory. He won by, he won by a landslide. And besides, it was more than a jab. He knocked Danny ass, across the ring at one point in the fight. So, people are always trying to, find little different flaws in Errol Spence Jr. game. But that, everybody, entitled to their own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. You see what I'm saying? So, That's all I want to say. This has been Full Count Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more hardcore boxing content. See you guys tonight on the live stream. Peace.